Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Danelle. I'm Jamaican living in Switzerland, and I want to give you a personal welcome to my channel. I've said welcome about 100 times. Anyways, that shows you how much I appreciate you being here. Right, in today's video, I want to talk about 5 things that you can do during the winter time in Switzerland. We know it's November, it's coming to Christmas time, and in the subsequent videos I'll be talking about more Christmassy stuff, and we'll be going on some adventures. So some of these that I'll mention today, we will actually go on those adventures, okay? So stick around, let's get into the video. So as we all know, we're facing this pandemic and Christmas will not be the same, but it doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be no Christmas. We're gonna celebrate Christmas like we've never celebrated it before. And with that said, I want to tell you about some lovely places in Switzerland, in Zurich in particular, some places that you can visit and things that you can do. If you're in Switzerland and you want to do these things, great. Or if you're just curious to know what do people do during winter time in Switzerland, this video is for you. So we all know about Switzerland big Christmas markets in different villages and towns, but those have been cancelled for this year. And so there are substitutes, and I'm going to mention those in a few minutes. But before we get to that, let's talk about the Christmas lighting. In Zurich, it is breathtaking. You can see different colors of lights, different shapes. The trees are designed beautifully. And in the Bahnhof station, the Swarovski, how do you pronounce that, Hannah? The Swarovski. Yes, so the Swarovski company, they decorate the Christmas tree in the Hauptbahnhof, in the main train station. They decorate it, and that's breathtaking, I tell you. Here are some places or some streets that you can go in Zurich and find some unbelievable Christmas light decorations. The Zurich Casino, Löwenplatz, Paradiplatz, Rennweg, Neumarkt, Luce Bahnhofstraße, and Zurich Hauptbahnhof, which is the Zurich main station. Next on the list is the pop-up markets. So due to the cancellation of the usual traditional Christmas markets, some clever people have come up with this idea of creating pop-up markets. So they are much smaller in size, but they give you like a very similar feeling of what you would get to a traditional Christmas market. So here are some, about 3 of them that you can visit in Zurich or in and around the Zurich area. Christmas Island, you can expect light, warm drinks, of course, glühwein or malted wine, as we would say in English, Christmas treats. You can also shop for your Christmas presents for your family. So if you're into really natural stuff, handmade stuff, you can shop in the Christmas Island this year, December 2020 or Christmas 2020, because the traditional Christmases or Christmas markets are not gonna be open. You can also visit the Wintergarten. Very similar to the Christmas Island, you can expect warm drink, Christmas treats, and this is located on Europlatz. That's very close to the Zurich main station. So go check that out if you're in Switzerland, or if you're just curious about what people do during Christmas time in Switzerland, you can check out these things. And finally, for the Christmas pop-up markets, you can visit the Badener Wunddorf. And again, it's similar to what you would have in a traditional Christmas market, but everything minimized, very small, to keep to the rules of the Big C. Okay, number 3 on my list is the Jokers Farm. So my friend just told me about this farm. In October and autumn, it's also a pumpkin patch. So I was just telling another YouTuber, a fellow YouTuber, she did a video on pumpkin patch, going to the pumpkin patch with her daughter, and I was telling her I've never seen a pumpkin patch in Switzerland. So when my friend told me about this, I was super excited and pleased to know that there is something of the sort here in Switzerland. We are in the process of arranging a visit, so we'll take you guys along with us, and that's a promise. Okay, so they're open 365 days per year, so it's not only in autumn, so I'm really excited. They do all different kinds of things there. I mean, riding the tractor around the farm, brunches. I'm excited to go really see what they do there. So that's something you can do during the winter time, especially if you have kids. What is Switzerland Christmas without fondue? I don't know. Like for me, since I've been here, that has been like some of the highlights during the winter time and during Christmas time, is to just go to friends and eat fondue. Oh no, the light came in. I'm sorry guys, the light decided, the natural sunlight decided to shine in on me and show more of my beauty, so I'm just gonna finish this video anyways. So I'm sorry for the visual. But anyways, number 4, as I was saying, is the fondue, and I have associated, or yes, I've now associated Christmas with fondue or raclette. And fondue is simply melted cheese, and it's kind of cooked in wine, like white wine. It's cooked a special way, and you eat that with bread, or if you want to eat it with vegetables. But the traditional way is with bread. Do you know? Is there a specific bread they use for it, Hano?
Oh yes.
Which one? Huh?
White bread.
White bread, not toast bread.
Toast bread will melt and then
Yeah, and get saggy or something like this. Not toast bread, but there's a special bread that they use for baguette. Okay, he said you can use baguette. So yeah, that's really fun. I will leave in the description box some restaurants that you can visit to eat fondue if you don't know how to make it. They're in the Zurich area, and you can visit these restaurants whether you're in Switzerland now or you will come to Switzerland during a Christmas time in the future. We have hopes that things will go back to normal and people are able to travel. So if you see this video 10 years from now, 5 years from now, a year from now, you'll be able to find some places to eat Swiss fondue. And finally on the list, and which I think I would really like to do with Hano and David, but I don't know if they're up to it, is like a hike. It's a hike with flaming torch. So this is a hike in Zurich. So there is one option: you can go from Zurich main station to Hotel Zurichberg, or there are some other options I'll leave in the description box. But basically what it is, you're walking with a torch up the hill through the wintry forest, and you're talking, and I think also there's a guide, there's a tour guide. And guess what? It's the most amazing thing. At the end of the hike, there is aperitivo, which is similar to apero, I think. But there's aperitivo, and there's fondue. There are different options, so they have like a breakdown. Let me just tell you some of the breakdown or the options that you have. Option 1, Chalet Zurichberg. That includes malted wine, that includes hot chestnuts. For 64 per person, you have cheese fondue menu, and that's salad, and as a starter you have cheese fondue, you have one dessert, you have a glass of wine, you have 0.5 liter of mineral water. And then the second option for option 1 is Chinese fondue menu. This is interesting to me, Chinese fondue menu, and the list goes on. You have many options that you can choose from. So guys, for the Christmas or for the winter season, this is just a handful of things that you can do in Switzerland. There are ton loads of things that you can do, and when the snow comes in the mountain, will be skiing, And yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, or you'll find it useful, and you'll take up one of the things that I've mentioned in this video, whether it's this winter holiday or next, or whenever you would like. Or if you're just curious about what people do in Switzerland during the holidays. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscription button, like this video, share if you can, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.